Hey, welcome back. Comic Card Talk again, and this time I got the light on, so no worry about me all covered in shadows. Though thinking about that, maybe that did help with the Stranger Things feel, I guess, it being having a sense of spookiness. I don't know. But okay, so I'm gonna talk about DC's Year of the Villain. I think I got this on Free Comic Book Day, even though it says it's only 25 cents. A comic that's 25 cents. Imagine the possibilities. In this economy, yeah, that's kind of a laugh. But anyway, yeah, Year of the Villain. So, from what I can understand, I think this is something that's been building up since Scott Snyder's take on the Justice League, since he started his run. So, I'm not quite caught up on everything Justice League that he's been writing. I read the first 6 issues, but then I dropped it, so I don't quite know everything that's going on. Only DC comics I'm reading right now are Terrifics, Hawkman, and Green Lantern, with the Doomsday Clock miniseries thrown in there. So, yeah, from what I can understand, in this comic, Lex Luthor and the Legion of Doom are planning to do their usual villainy thing and in some way take over the world or take over the universe, multiverse, whatever. And Lex Luthor and his Legion of Doom are making offers to various supervillains throughout the DCU, and with their combined might, they'll, I guess, take over or something. That's kind of the gist of what it is, I guess. Like I said, I'm not fully caught up on everything Justice League that Scott Snyder has written. And is Scott Snyder's Justice League run connected to his Batman run in some way? Because you got Scott Snyder wrote Batman, then he did Dark Knights, and now he's writing Justice League, and Justice League kind of sort of spins off from his Dark Knights stories, which were also sort of built up from his Batman run. I haven't read Dark Knights either, so I don't know for certain. I did read Justice League No Justice and the first 6 issues of his Justice League run, so yeah, I'll admit, I am kind of lost. So I am trying to focus on the story in here. And the one thing that kind of stuck out in my mind is that while I love how on top of things that the villains are, like, they're really taking matters by force. They're taking matters into their own hands. I can't help but feel that this premise of Lex Luthor and his cohorts making offers to various villains to join them is very reminiscent of Alexander Luthor Jr.'s scheme in Infinite Crisis, even though what he was doing with all the other villains was really just part of his larger scheme. And I'm not really sure what Lex Luthor's ultimate end goal is here. But like I said, it just reminded me a lot of the build-up and culmination of Infinite Crisis. So it kind of feels like this is a repeat here, only it's set in the, instead of set in the pre-Flashpoint post-Crisis DCU, it's set in the new 52/Rebirth, whatever universe the DC universe is right now. So it's kind of confusing, but I liked it. I did. I mean, again, it doesn't quite all make sense to me, and it probably would make sense to me if I'm fully caught up, but other than that, it was okay. There's also a sneak peek into the event Leviathan, which is supposed to be the Brian Michael Bendis DC event that he's doing. Artwork by Alex Maleev, one of Bendis' usual collaborators, is really damn good. And Bendis' writing for the DC characters, it's okay. It still has that kind of fast-paced, talkative Bendis style, which can get annoying or grating at times. But other than that, it works for the characters that are in here. And reading the preview, it kind of makes me wonder what would it be like if Bendis did a Green Arrow series. I understand he's doing a lot at DC right now. He's doing Superman comics. Well, he's doing Superman and Action Comics, and he's doing Young Justice and Naomi for the Wonder Comics imprint he set up, and he's doing all his creator-owned Jinx World projects. So, not that I would want the guy to overwork himself, but him doing a Green Arrow comic, it could be interesting. It could be something like his Daredevil run, only a bit different, because, you know, it's Green Arrow and he has different, if not somewhat similar, character traits to Green Arrow. I mean, to Daredevil, I mean. Yeah, Green Arrow is different than Daredevil, even though they do have their similarities here and there. But yeah, it was pretty good. And the final stuff, which was about the Batman Who Laughs, and sorry, I need to recheck who this new big bad is. Perpetua, Mother of the Multiverse. Okay. Yeah, Perpetua, has she appeared in another comic? I don't know if she has, but to me, she kind of comes off as one of those, you know, generic end-all, be-all villains that just popped up out of the blue. Like, she kind of reminds me of Talos in a way. Talos was not a very compelling villain in Convergence. I haven't read his miniseries, but Talos was just not very interesting. He was just an overpowered, speechifying bad guy who made a lot of posing, and ultimately he just didn't really do that much. And I'm getting kind of the same vibe from Perpetua here. And if she's appeared in a previous comic, let me know, but I'm just not getting much of a feel for her. The Batman Who Laughs is one appearance, I mean, pretty terrifying, and yeah, it would make me want to check out other stuff he's been in. Yeah, I know he's appeared in Dark Knight's Metal and other stuff, and he's got a mini-series going on right now, so I would like to check that out at some point. But yeah, I do love his character design, so be interesting to see how he's going to be taking more of a center stage for whatever future events DC's got planned. Other than that, Year of the Villain, yeah, it's just okay. That's Year of the Villain special. It's just okay. Right now, the only comics that I'm reading right now that are going to be connected to it in some way are Hawkman and the Terrifics. I don't know if there's going to be a Green Lantern tie-in, but yeah, that's about it. So I guess I'll see what happens when those issues come out, or when I get to them. But yeah, it was pretty damn good, but nothing really to write home about. Anyway, this has been Comic Card Talk. I'm Phil, so I'll see you later.